G'day everyone. So we're currently camped on the eastern edge of the Simpson Desert. We're at the Air Creek bypass because the Air Creek is still so full and flowing. Magical camping, water in the Simpson Desert. And we've just had the best couple of days camping. Hey?
It honestly doesn't get much better than this, really.
Holly said to me this morning, she's like, I've had such a good couple of days. And yeah, it has been just really, really good.
Yeah.
But I had a thought this morning. Last night, as the moon was rising over the Troopy, the colours were amazing, the blue hour, birds were everywhere. I was looking back at the Troopy and I said to Holly, I was like, do you know, I actually think this might be like the last time we'll do this. And she's like, what do you mean? And I'm like, this will probably be the last time that we're solo camping, just us, just with a vehicle, not towing.
Yeah.
Which is essentially has been the backbone of our channel since we started it.
Yeah.
Had the Hilux, just us travelling around in that. Had Elsie for quite a bit of it, just us travelling around in that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And the Troopy, not so much, but we have been, like this trip we have been.
We've been solo, and then Arnhem Land last year we were also solo in the Gulf country as well.
What do we actually mean, like context? I don't know, well, Holly and I just got married. We'd love to have kids if we're lucky enough soon. So, you know, that's an extra person. And fortunately, we're going to have to take it along with us.
Yeah.
Can't leave it at home. So we'll definitely have to take it along with us. So we won't be just by ourselves. We might have an extra.
Yeah.
A little tag along, a little dependent. And what else? And then also, in a similar vein, if we can't all travel, you know, together, I might have to do trips by myself.
Yes.
And what's that going to look like? So, like, what I'm thinking in the future, like, we can probably split overland travelers into kind of a couple of different categories. One's going to be, I reckon, our main thing we want to really work on is van life and just being in a caravan with the zone that we'll be getting in a couple of months. Mm-hmm. Family travel in a zone, young family. I think that's a really cool part of YouTube that I'm really sort of keen to be a part of and a whole lifestyle I'm keen to try.
Hopefully the next step, right? So like it just makes sense.
Logical step.
Yeah.
I think there's also going to be overland travelers touring. So I don't know what touring vehicle we're going to have for that, but it's going to be something that's capable of really long distances, exactly like the Troopy. Whether it's the Troopy or not, we're not sure.
Yeah.
Only reason is we were really thinking about changing the whole setup in the Troopy to have an engineered seat for a baby seat. But the more I was thinking about it, I was like, babies take so much room up.
And
we're already chockers with all our gear, our camera gear and stuff. And I'm like, I just don't know if we're going to be able to get all the gear for the baby and a sleeping solution maybe if, you know, there's, you know, baby and mum in tent and I'm in a swag or something down below. Like, how are we going to manage? I don't know. I just don't know if it's possible.
And is that going to be possible for a touring setup? Because, you know, we can go remote for so long at the moment because we have the ability to carry so much food and so much water, et cetera, But then when you limit your space with potentially something else, that kind of affects that. So,
and people might be like, take a trailer or something, but I don't know. If it's touring, it's really outback remote stuff. I just love not having to tow.
Yes.
So there's also the other element of a build for the channel. And I know some people don't like builds, but a lot of people really do like builds. I enjoy builds as well. Like watching other builds on YouTube. I love getting ideas. So there's that element for us, which is probably more unique to us in the YouTube channel. Building a whole new touring thing. Like, trust me, if I could, I would keep this Troopy. It is so bloody good.
We love it. And it's the last,
it's
a V8. They're not making
it's a V8.
them anymore.
They're not making them. They're just, it is so good. We were just cruising. I just did like Air Creek bypass yesterday and there's this jump up and it was probably like like a wall straight up of sand, probably up to my hips. And just diff locks on, just burp straight up. And it was just so cool. And just the way, like, how much fuel we got, water, how comfortable it is, how quick and easy the setup is. It's just so good. So if I could keep it, I would, but I just don't know if it's possible. Like, anything's possible, but it probably will make more sense for us to get something else, unfortunately. I don't really know what that is yet. There's a few things floating around in my head, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, nothing set and nothing that was set on either.
Yeah, exactly.
So, and we still don't know if we will get rid of the Troopy. So
yeah, and we still don't 100% know.
It's all kind of up in the
the
air.
third element to overland travel is that I really want to expand and explore is, and this would probably be more solo stuff or just sort of me and sort of like maybe some other mates, is four-wheel driving, like Overland Travelers four-wheel driving. So like a bit more hardcore on the tracks,
Just doing
properly
tracks,
set up four-wheel
yeah.
drives.
Yeah.
You know, Adrian's just got his 4080, which we're meeting up with him today. Fully, everything's legal. They're on the road. Everything's registered. Boom, boom, boom. So we're really keen for that. But yeah, it's a 4080 with a 1HD FT M. It's twin locked. It's got a ridiculous winch. It's got ridiculous suspension, big tyres, and like the Troopy's not keeping up with that. This is a touring vehicle. It's not a super crazy off-road vehicle. And I'd love to build a vehicle just for off-roading, which I'm thinking is going to be the 60 series. I've got that sitting there, and I'm thinking, you know, like twin locked, reduction gears possibly, bar work all round, winch, recovery points, and just like every panel and everything's dented and scratched on it anyway, so it won't matter that if it gets beat up in the bush. But like that's the point of it. It's just going to be a swag, super light setup, like really easy. That's a whole another element of Overland Travelers. So like the good thing about like Overland Travelers, I think the name and the brand, is that we can do any kind of overland travel.
Yeah, we're quite broad, and I think without knowing that, with starting this brand, that was a positive, and like we didn't mean to do that, but it worked. So we'll have Overland Travelers Touring, Overland Travelers Four-Wheel Drive, and Overland Travelers Touring.
So the touring twice.
Oh, did I? Sorry. So we'll have Overland Travelers Touring, Overland Travelers Four-Wheel Drive, and Overland Travelers Caravan.
Yeah. And we're not going to like necessarily like split it up into 3 channels or have like, you know, like this is caravan, but like, you know, it'd be pretty obvious in the thumbnails what we're doing. Yeah, it was just a bit of a revelation. I was like, I just don't know when we're going to be just us in a solo vehicle. And I was like, we're going to be like, what, 50, 60, we're retired, kids are out of home.
And then thinking about that is also a scary thought. Matt said this morning, who knows when we are that age, in how many years is that? 20, 30 years time.
Yeah.
What Australia is going to be like to travel. If you can access areas, it might all be permitted. We don't know.
Yeah. Like
there's a lot of stuff going on at the moment.
Like we just did the Unadata track. That'd probably be tarred.
Yeah.
And you can't halt progress. And I don't begrudge, you know, that kind of stuff happening because, you know, I've worked remotely and the locals, they'll say, oh yeah, you know, it's great for people, say the Strzelecki, you know, great, people want to do the Strzelecki before it's tarred, or they, you know, they don't think it should be tarred at all. But for the locals and the station owners and the people that live out there, every time it rains, they don't get fresh food for days.
Yeah,
like, you
for
know,
weeks.
Weeks. It's not fair. And, you know, people, four-wheel drivers will just drive it after the rain, chop it up, and then they have to deal with these dried out huge ruts when they want to run the, you know, do a town run. It's 400k round trip or something like that. So I get it, can't halt progress, but yeah, and there's more stuff closing. So it does make me think like, what's next?
What will be travelling in the future? Who knows?
So it's a kind of, it's an interesting thought. As I said, it's the backbone of our channel. Like we've kind of built the channel on that solo travel just with a couple, like ever since we started in the Hilux.
Yeah.
That was what it was all about. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. I know there's probably going to be people as well who'll be like, yeah, but I want Troopy content. I love Troopy content. Don't never stop doing Troopy content. And like, I wish I could just keep doing it, but like nothing lasts forever.
Yeah, but people said that with the Hilux. People have said that with LC. So
yeah, I mean, like every single decision we've made on the channel,
there's been people.
Someone's had a whinge about it. Like, I'm not kidding. Every single decision, someone isn't happy about.
You literally said it before. You can't halt progress.
You can't. Yeah, and you just like our lifestyle's changing, but I don't know. I've just figured out on YouTube, I'm just going to do whatever I want to do anyway, and everyone will whinge about it all the time. Anyway, it's just the internet. So, and a lot of people don't whinge about it. Obviously, a lot of people do like it, and we have our like core audience.
Yes.
Like, you know, I reckon there's like 6,000 to 10,000 people that just always watch our stuff and they just love it, and they always comment. And
we really appreciate you because you guys have followed us in our journey from the start. When people come up to us, especially at four-wheel drive shows, and say, oh, you know, we remember you back in the Hilux, or we watched some of your old videos down in Tasmania in the Hilux. Yeah. We cringe a little, but you've been following along and growing with us for 6-7 years now.
And there's a couple of people that comment like every single video, really nice comments, like Sean Christie, Teddy, you know, those people, they comment all the time, you know, and, you know, they're always nice comments and we really appreciate them. So, Yeah, I know. It's interesting to see where it's going to go. I'm excited to do some forward driving, especially with Adrian. And I don't know what Overland Travelers could turn into in the future. Like, like I would love to expand it as a brand. Now that we've got our own products as well, I want to expand the brand. I want to expand, what we can do.
Yeah.
Even the team, I'd love Adrian to be on in a more official capacity, in some videos. But, that's all. Yeah, that's all something that we need to figure out and how we're going to do that, because they're great for the channel, Adrian and Ellen, and Cam and Cord as well. They've been fantastic. So, I think it's, we were just in the tent this morning. All the flaps are down so we could just see everything. Sun was rising. I was like, Jesus.
The flaps are canvas, by the way.
Yeah, in the canvas, it's all down, and
we did that the past 2 mornings, and it was just so nice.
Just lying in bed, it's freezing, but you're warm in bed.
Yeah, watching the sunrise. Very special.
Yeah, it's a bloody good way to travel. If you haven't done it and you're thinking about doing it, just do it. It's so good.
Yeah.
So, I just thought we'd jump in and say that. I said we should sit down and film that hole, because that's an interesting thought. No more of this travel, because we're meeting up with Adrian and Ellen and Savo. So
yep, so no more solo. Nope.
No more solo. I don't know what's going to happen with the troopy.
Yeah. Watch this space.
Watch this space. All right, well, thanks for sitting on that little ramble. Sitting down chatting to a camera in the middle of the desert. Just about to do Big Red.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. We've had in saying that, we've really enjoyed our travel this year, and we have some pretty cool episodes coming out, and ones that will already probably be out. So definitely go and check them out.
Yeah.
You guys watching are the reason we keep creating content. And we love creating good content.
Yeah, we love making good content.
Yeah.
Good stuff. So we want to keep that going with caravanning and in whatever videos we do. So thank you very much, everyone. We'll see you in the next one, whatever we're doing.
Cheers.
Cheers.